Solve the problems of the third and final map of this series. Ancient is upon us. CT aggression mid is going to be very important through the B bomb sites. The T side of Cave, if you will, it's going to be a flashpoint for these squads. I think they're both ready to send it on each other. Very juicy looking map, especially with the statistics of mezii on this map, especially. Bjorn and Adam on the ones and zeros once again. Is Bjorn like the Swedish version of Boris, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah,
probably not. Or Byron or Benjamin. Anyway, answers on the postcard, answers in Twitch chat, answers in YouTube chat as well. mezii will be the aggressor. The flashbang is here, but Factor's delivering. Did what he could while he was blind. 3 CTs remain now as mezii take the bomb site, and 2 of those CTs are on a long flank. Nikodos has to stay alive. He'll show presence in the meantime, but he can't find any dirty angles on these players. mezii is spreading out. They're looking for these lurkers off fnatic. roeJ spamming the inbox and finding himself max. 3-on-3 now. No defuse kit on these 3 players for fnatic. Nikodos still fishing for something. Just finding boots for the time being. KRIMZ dispatched off for once. Down goes roeJ as well. Nikodos in the clutch now with no kit. Could just try to save his Kevlar here. Again, it kills 300, but his Kevlar 650. Might as well just run for the hills. If he keeps the perfect Kevlar as well, he could go for a helmet for the force buy. What's he up to here? Just save the Kevlar. Keep it perfect if you can. No, he's got 99 actually. So never mind. That is something. Again, we looked at the efficiency in terms of grenades and so on, but people have been considering the Kevlar as well. More valuable than 2 kills if damage has been done, especially in the pistol. Any damage to the Kevlar for the team winning to the pistol, they're going to have to spend that 1,000 on the helmet anyway. So go save your Kevlar.
Yeah, always a nice feeling when you can manage that. Not in this round, though. fnatic losing out early. There is that quick top mid smoke that the T's love to throw, and it makes it hard for the CT side to contest this mid area. You can already see that happening right now. There is some utility damage. So fnatic have got DGT down below half. They're not going to be able to compete for the mid control. And already mezii moving towards top mid, in fact. Looks like they'll leave Max there with the Mac 10. Warning shots. Oh.
All right.
Didn't give any warning. Didn't get any warning from Nikodos.
Plenty of time for error correction by mezii. Even with the smoke, the mezii will give them the angle they're looking for. Main threat has been neutralized now. Plenty of time, even with that kill. Hold on a second. Fasha will make it expensive at least, and that is a boon for the CT side as well. When you lose the pistol and you force buy, that fails, etc., you come in for your first buy, you don't want, ideally, the T side to have plenty of money, because if you are to win that first round, let's say you struggle, let's say you survive with 3 players, 2 players or something, they'll have a full buy in the hole, and they'll have maximum pressure coming your way once again. But if you can make it expensive, as was done here, then that can alleviate that pressure somewhat. Although, of course, it's still a failed force buy, which means that the eco will be here. Fasha picking up a Desert Eagle and Kevlar, but his money's still together with the team.
Oh, he's already putting it to use. Very quick shot lands onto Try, and fnatic are going to use that to try and pretend it's a stack on B, and then rotate over to A. I like that they're trying something creative here. But I don't know if mezii will fall for this. Especially if Max just investigates the B site with the Mac 10. That's when they will realize B is wide open. And it looks like mezii are already starting to commit here, so nothing really doing for fnatic after the opening kill.
Bomb has been plantarized. A consideration in a round such as this is avoiding the SMG if you can, or SMGs in other rounds, to not give the extra money away to the opponent. But again, I think there may be more urgency to try and get any kills there. Nice pickup by DGT. Nice collection by David. Very nice indeed. Nikodos will try and do what he can. He has been heard and dealt with by the likes of Max. 2 more kills then for fnatic. We'll see how much is left in the coffers for mezii after their full buy, because that is part of the story in terms of the long term of this match. Not too shabby then for mezii. fnatic looking for their first round. Nikodos on the AWP.
See what they can do with good utility across the board on the fnatic side. Only Nikodos missing some nades. They're going to fight for mid. 3 CTs positioned towards mid early. Nades going both ways. David will try and swing out. Ooh, big damage done there. The CTs have those lineups to spam. They're going to push through, but DGT able to get one. See mezii, though, helping from up above. Makes it really awkward for the Ts there. They'll lose out on the mid fights, and Max tries to take a risk, which doesn't pay off.
It's a great way to win for fnatic with 4 men standing. At least 2 AKs brought into round number 5 as well. Promising start from them. And as we said, in terms of the damage they did earlier, have a look at the cash for 9Z. That is the impact that those kills have earlier on. Despite losing those rounds, it all matters. And again, you can choose to try and avoid the SMG. You can choose to press forward and find another kill or 2 with the USPs. And it seems that the risk was worthwhile here. So we see that mezii are left with a very difficult buy. Retake scenario for the A bomb site as far as fnatic are concerned. Nikodos moving forward though to post up on A long. Very aggressive fnatic presence shown around that mid position. With no one challenging mezii's area, they start to focus towards that A bomb site, which is the right call. But will they pull B, pulled back towards B? Nikodos pops David. They haven't seen the bomb fnatic. DGT will still lurk towards that A bomb site with a Desert Eagle. roeJ in mid now, as Fasha's got to be careful around that B bomb site. Smoke up for now. But with all these AKs lurking around, anything could happen here.
Buda's still going to try and sell this presence on B. They're playing really passive on the CT side, so they're not going to see him sneak into the bomb site. He still want to go A. It looks like it. Buda goes down. There's only 1 CT on A because of that. It's Nikodos with the AWP. No flashes against him here. He could shut this down. Oh, he must spot that shadow. Oh, he's tempted, but the flick back down is good. And now the rotate has arrived. He doesn't need it. Nikodos lands 2 shots. Fasha with the final kill. And fnatic looking good now that they've got the guns out.
Very good rotate. Well, very good information call there from Nikodos. Did not out-overplay his position. Just called for the backup. Spotted a rat. And flushed him out. Nice work from him. Nice flick as well. fnatic coming to life early on the 3rd and final map of this series, putting mezii on the pistols once again. Max 1 for 4. KRIMZ 1 for 3. Still early here in Ancient. 3's pretty good for roeJ in that situation. Of course, he left the AK at risk for a brief moment, but his team are here to clean up, so they'll be content with that. fnatic score is tied then as mezii on the bye once again.
Yeah, man, this is definitely a nice recovery from fnatic. Glad that they get some early gun rounds here. It's pretty important for them. See if mezii can be successful on this mid control. Looks like they've been able to get it so far. And, well, this time, roeJ challenging. David taking a lot of damage. He's still sticking around. He's down on 2 health, and the final nade will finish the job.
Wonder if those flashbangs came at the right time that were being thrown by mezii and T-Spawn. Very uncomfortable position for them now. Waiting for that smoke to go. And here's another one. That is really going to burn the clock. No one is in a position to do anything about this B area, really. So mezii will have to wait. And even if Buddha goes through this with a flashbang, he's got two directions to look and no one to help him, no one to trade frag, which is the main strength of the T side. So this is rough indeed. Did he spot that player towards cave? He knows he's there now, but again, so much time being wasted. He absorbs bullets like a sponge through the wood. "39 seconds on the clock. They've been waiting so long for this, but almost all the util has gone now. It's all gone as far as the B bomb site's concerned. It's still lurking around mezii as KRIMZ is entertained in mid. It seems they might retract and just try to save it. Would be throwing good money after bad to try and send it into this B bomb site. fnatic have been in control of this round from the beginning, and there simply isn't anything mezii can do about that.
Yeah, nothing they can do in this one. And they might even get hunted if they're not careful. Yeah, I think Max tuck back. Don't want to die after time. And it's looking like mezii want to talk this one through. First tactical timeout taken. Has been a very strong start from fnatic. I mean, even if you look at opening duels, for example, they've won 6 of the opening duels on the fnatic side so far. Been very convincing in that aspect of the game. fasha and roeJ getting off to good starts in a lot of rounds here. And fnatic just starting to pressure that mid position, and that's something mezii need to be aware of. And obviously in this round, the utility will be really awkward with those players saving, barely being able to buy any nades. So mezii have got to figure out what they can do with limited utility in this round.
DGT running distraction. Very risky job for him, creeping through the smokes. I can understand it. There's a lot of action towards that B bomb site, but with the molly being thrown through cave by mezii, that allows roeJ to deal with the mid position. Look at this, beautiful from fnatic. They shut this down so fast. Just watching the process there. roeJ's watching the smoke, but he's also watching the potential swing up from B ramp. But when that molly goes down from mezii, he can focus on that smoke, find that kill, then go and support mezii as he continues his aggression towards that ramp. And they wipe out mezii in that round.
Yeah, man, this CT aggression is so nice from fnatic right now. Well coordinated down into this B side, and nothing that mezii can do against it. And now mezii down to a half buy in this one. I try and inject some pace into the play. Execute, pretty common in a round like this. fnatic are fighting from the site, and mezii trying to get good timing here. The flash looks good. mezii can't find anything, and fasha has to fall back.
Sees the elbow, fasha eats the flashbang, bomb planted, but there are more flashes coming, and he's got a shot. Running out of bullets, but a teammate is here, and again, it is another significant cleanup for fnatic. They survive before, they build the cash before they win the round. They're almost all on $10,000.
Really good response there from fnatic. Those flashes coming in at the right time, even though mezii goes down so quickly on the site. And just look at the money on the fnatic side right now. These CT round wins have been incredibly convincing. I think in the last 4 rounds, they've only lost 3 players. It has been really dominant. I lost maybe 1 or 2 more, but it has been convincing round wins for fnatic. And we got some aggression out through A this time. Playing an aggressive stance early, but it's roeJ flashed at mid. Oh, Trey gets through the smoke from fasha. Oh,
big tag,
man.
Big frag. 6 rounds in a row for fnatic, fighting for a 7th. 4 versus 3 in their favor. Mid is compromised to some degree. We can see that there is a lurker around red room for the CT side. His name is fasha. DGT will be creeping as well, but the more they separate 9Z, the harder it's going to get. The crouch peek will be successful for Buddha. I thought he was a goner there, gets his bell rung, but survived with the 20 HP.
Maybe that opens up this B side. fnatic, the one man here. DGT is cutting off that rotation. So fnatic alone on an island right now. Nice kill though, good adjustment onto Buddha, who tried the crouch peek again. Oh, there's DGT activating alongside Try. The kills come in quick succession, and 9Z turned it round.
The patience to hold that angle in CT for that long, cut off that rotation. As he lost his teammate, the bomb was alone on the bomb site. You had to be nervous for them. But he was convinced that that was the play. Not one, but both frags. I thought the trade might come through. Not on this occasion, though. Spreads the wealth with that spray, and 9Z get a... They turn it around. After 6 rounds in a row for fnatic, 9Z make it to 4. Again, if you consider the pistol and the implied rounds afterwards, that 3-0, this is the first round they've had since then. But again, fnatic have been building so much money. They've got multiple buys in the hole, so they'll come straight back from this one. Individual performance from DGT there to turn things in their favor. Can they find a way to consistently win rounds, though, on the T side of Ancient? Again, David's going to be in T-spawn deploying the grenades. There's a late flashbang coming through, but it doesn't come in time to save Try.
So dangerous to swing like that with the AWP in that round. And wow, the spray from KRIMZ, he commits to it. That means they can spot his tracers and spam him back. Decent damage done to 9Z, though. Still, the mid control is there for fnatic. NicoDoz wants more info, wants more opportunities here, takes the fight and wins it against David.
That's the bomb as well. It's like he's going to try and rescue it, but you can see that makes fnatic gravitate towards that B bomb site, which is proving expensive for them, but mezii will hold his position. fnatic moving out of Donut. He won't hear the rotation. If he was in Donut, he would hear DGT running towards A, but they've had so much evidence towards that B bomb site, despite all the frags in mid from earlier on, that they have lost position fnatic. They'll have to retake with low health, but a man advantage. The AWP could come in handy, but 9Z have one as well. Bomb getting planted now. There's a smoke in Donut, and fnatic starts to make his way over. Down he goes, 2 versus 2. Shot through the smoke, punished for his insolence. They conceded position at the wrong time, fnatic. And 9Z have a way into this round. Clock is ticking. Both these CTs with kits. mezii so patient, though. Surely waiting for DGT to round the corner, and that's exactly what's happened. That leaves Max in the clutch. No smoke for the CTs. They need to get on that bomb quickly. Time is ticking. And it's ticking really fast. They're really having a slow approach about this one. Max pops out, but mezii is ready for him. 2 masterclass frags from mezii, but is there time to defuse the bomb? Just about.
If mezii goes down, I think the round is done. So low on health, but he hits the headshot. So impressive. That was that trade kill onto KRIMZ, but NicoDoz brings his team back into an advantageous position. And even though 9Z get towards this bomb site and get into the 2v2 thanks to Max, mezii so patient on this retake. I thought he'd taken too much time. I was with you, but look at this kill. Relies on himself to hit the headshot. fnatic still looking good here.
Not an easy pace to play on a retake. All credit to mezii on that one. But we're fast into round 12 now. mezii's been so instrumental in this position. 10 kills for him now. fnatic on the ramp, trying to duel. Oh, can't believe it. Look at the brazen plays that we're seeing. fnatic continues to push down and delivers on Buddha. He thought surely there's no way the CTs continue to duel here. They can't afford to lose that frag. It just goes down the ramp and kills him. And again, the bomb heading towards ramp alone on B. While DGT tries to figure out what might be happening here, and the bomb's been lost. mezii rotates onto the bomb site. Leaves DGT in a very dire situation. Really playing well. We said that through B would be a flashpoint. Have a look at all those TXs on the radar. That's such an important position for both teams to hold on to, and fnatic have been doing it well.
Yeah, they've been contesting that pretty heavily. Much more heavily than most teams like to. It's been working out really nicely. mezii having their issues here. Feels like fnatic have the edge in some of these tight scenarios. And then they're also winning a few convincing rounds on top. DGT will be safe to save. But his teammates are not going to have good money here. fnatic off to a very strong CT half. And still a couple more rounds for them to compete for here. It might be the half buy from mezii alongside the one saved rifle. Interested to see if mezii go for the delayed mid take at any point. Wait out the CT utility. Thing is, roeJ gets to peek up into banana so soon. He has been caught this time, though. DGT takes him down, and they'll group up to A. Again, it's the B control for fnatic. They have all the info.
Look at them closing the net. It's been so oppressive towards B. They're not too concerned with the ramp, although mezii will keep an eye on it at a closer angle for a rotation. A nice flick from nikodos. Doesn't know one's gone past, though, but he has his teammate in the donut. KRIMZ is here. nikodos waiting to find some angles as Max is the last one to fall. A slaughterhouse, an abattoir on the A bomb site, allowing fnatic to make it to 9.
You have that much info towards B. It's easy to assemble a defense towards A. nikodos just playing far enough back. This is that boost. They finally dealt with roeJ on that mid play. But yeah, nikodos, this is just a pretty easy position to play with the AWP. And then KRIMZ here, there's a massive gap in the smoke. And he punishes. Clean kills from KRIMZ. 9-4 lead for fnatic, but mezii back to the buy. Ooh, that is so quick. 1-for-1 trade. They go for more, but Buddha holds for it. So mezii win the early fight towards B this time.
That's a very, very big frag to get. mezii's a big name to drop, considering how instrumental he has been in many of these rounds. The two top fraggers for fnatic have been dropped. mezii have plenty of time to play with now. They can stabilize, they can wait, they can hold. Allow fnatic to maybe make a play. So they've got to find a way back into this round. They've got the money for the next round regardless. nikodos has got plenty of cash to drop roeJ, who's got 1,400, so there is no saving to be done here unless they really like AKs. Execute into the bomb site of B. nikodos is here, slightly aflame. That could be a juicy grenade. That might even hit them on the way in. Does some damage, and he's been joined by roeJ now. Flashes abound as we have 40 seconds on the clock. Look at the transfer from roeJ. Dancing around the pillar now as more flashes come through. There's a trade from nikodos. 1 versus 2. DGT racing in. He's got to find his kill now before the full rotation comes through. But KRIMZ is just around the corner. Won't be needed. nikodos punctures him like a football and makes it 10 for fnatic.
Ouch. mezii had the clean 4 versus 3. They had the clean man advantage. But roeJ overperforms with that double kill on the bomb site. Allows time for nikodos to emerge through the smoke. nikodos, close quarters AWPing like that, not easy. If you miss a shot, you know you're screwed, but he hits both of them. And you just see the confidence fnatic are playing with right now. It's another map where everyone is delivering.
What will be mezii's offering in the last round of the first half? It's important to be strong on the CT side, and fnatic have certainly been that. Comeback will be very difficult here in for mezii. But a 5th round would be something. No one staying in T-spawn to deploy grenades into that mid position as we see the double HEs come through. If the race cars were on, they would have been in so much trouble, and it still could be. Again, Roy looking to support mezii, but keeping angles in case of a push through the smoke. Look at the variance here. Somehow they found an entry. Not sure if they can see anything, really. Doesn't seem to be a smoke kill, though. KRIMZ playing a bit more passive, and again, it's mezii. Again, it is mezii. Instrumental on this ancient map.
Man, mezii. I mean, that tap was ridiculous, but Nico not ready for try to be so far forward. Oh, surely Fasha hears him, though. He doesn't go further. Max wins the fight elsewhere against KRIMZ. So it's actually a winnable position, but there's Fasha finding that timing to catch Try in the back. Max still has the bomb here, but a 1v2 on his hands. And if he goes mid, both CTs are here right now. Max might get the first opportunity, but doesn't even find that. 11-4 at the half for fnatic, looking very good for them. For mezii, they've got a lot of work to do to try to recover in that second half.
We return for the second half. fnatic are playing well. They are showing strength. Well, they have been on the CT side. They controlled the match well. mezii, very important player around that B bomb side. But now they move to the T side, and it's 9Z's turn to do the same. But again, once more with the score that they managed to yield in the first half. The the second half pistol will be instrumental for them. It's the urgency for them that they must win this. Otherwise, we might be in for another short map as far as the second half is concerned. Into the A bomb site, fnatic go. mezii are close, but this is a very fast plant indeed. The smoke is up, and that is some quick success there. But mezii won't find success trying to take down David, and DGT's here as well. So perhaps there is some promise for mezii. 4v2 made one as Nikados has so much to do now. Exactly the kind of response we wanted to see from mezii.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Especially considering they won the first pistol in this map. They got a 3-0 lead and then just got dominated in the gun rounds. So pistol rounds going well for them. Now they need to turn that into some gun round success. Just some solid shots, those USPs. Clean as you like. And a very early timeout from fnatic. I mean, they got the bomb down. So I think they're considering if they want to go for the full-on force buy. Oh, they're slowly buying. They're teasing us. Will it be the half buy or will it be the full investment? Okay, Galil bought AK as well. It is the force buy. And they're going to have a bit of weight behind this buy. Might be the utility that's lacking, but the actual weaponry, very solid here for fnatic.
What is the plan? 2 flashes in this round. Curious to see how they will be used. mezii not looking to send it down mid at the beginning of this round. Tries to play the ranges where they can with their rifles, which they've prioritized, as we can see. I like that the HUD shows the pistol if it's the non-default pistol. Anyway, we have a very fast exchange and damage been dropped on the A-bomb site. mezii again, from round to round, from side to side. mezii, so important for fnatic, forcing the issue. Aggressive in defense, aggressive on the attack. Fasha trying to fall back towards Donut, gets dropped by DGT. There's some kind of crossfire bait set up here for fnatic. mezii low, made play off of his teammates. He's got the sound cues at the very least. But KRIMZ is going to look towards mid, see what's happening there, and Max will take him down. And now it's roeJ in the clutch. 1 versus 2 with only the Desert Eagle jiggling. Has he been seen? Touching the bomb now. They've got a kit as well. Does he wide swing to try and find the diffuser? He can't do it. Big damage at the beginning, but they will survive. mezii take the round and move to 6.
Yeah, Fasher after getting that bomb down, caught repositioning. I thought he might just stay on the site because his teammates had some of the other positions covered. These are those kills from mezii, showing what that Galil can do. But this was Fasher getting caught, leaves it in a 3-on-3. Despite mezii's best efforts, he gets traded quickly. mezii get back into the bomb site. And too tricky for roeJ to try and peek towards the bomb there. The defender for mezii stands tall. fnatic, though, still forcing because they got that bomb down. And mezii with another massive entry. Oh, no.
This is monstrous. Just making it over. What can Max do about it? The bomb's been deployed to another teammate, but they're starting to lose the numbers now. Lose the personnel. Fashion needs his team to come through that smoke quickly, urgently, and they will. Not in time to save him, but maybe the round can still be saved. The bomb's been lost. mezii's got a great angle, though. mezii again with the pre-fire, and KRIMZ the trade with 27 HP, down to the wire. fnatic make double the score of mezii. My word, these teams are fighting tooth and nail. However, it is fnatic who have broken mezii for now.
Oh, and that might be the moment. That might be the round that changes things. As he gets out mid, KRIMZ just able to jump through that smoke, taking damage in the process. And yeah, as you were saying, mezii's money in trouble. And they can't afford to lose this round now. They'll fall so far behind. Those constant force buys apply too much pressure. Fight into cave early. roeJ swings on both. The MAC-10 doing so much work here. How does that nade do 1 damage? Buddha was on 2 health.
This is devastating. Devastating for mezii. Even the fast rounds trying to cause some chaos. fnatic prevail just about, but they still do. KRIMZ dependable. So much action from mezii in this game so far. We almost forgot how dangerous KRIMZ always is. Moment for mezii to think perhaps as they focus towards the A-bomb site. See what they choose to do as fnatic collapse on B. They save the Kevlar and such. Oof. That 1 HP's gone then. Little more than that damage done with that headshot with the AK-47. Again, fnatic riding a wave of momentum on Ancient.
Feels like that round could have been the turning point. So now fnatic will be in a dominant position. That's something. David making a bit of extra cash, getting a Mac 10 as well. fnatic still hunting here. But Nico does with a nice adjustment. Doesn't give away his AK. And so only David able to save. Tough map here for mezii. And remember, this is not only the deciding map in this series, but it is elimination on the line for both of these teams in the lower bracket. So mezii are going to have to do a hell of a lot to come back into this. Oh, those nades in mid. Oh, how was that team damage? Oh, boy.
Lethal.
This is good timing.
And efficient. Oh, they're not really waking up to this. That took a second to realize who was doing what there. Maybe assuming it was a teammate behind them. Either way, no harm done. Significantly, at least. fnatic in the race cars at the moment. Hair versus a tortoise. And then they were on 14. A hell of an uphill struggle now for mezii, but let's see what they can do. $4,500 rough average. The util will be very important. Curious as to fnatic's approach to mid, any outside of B on the T side, if they'll send it early. One player standing in T-spawn will be a clue. We can see Nikados is there deploying a second smoke towards that donut position. You can see on the radar those flashes that allow the T's to swing their backs to the flashes. They can face the fight, but there will be no challenge. DGT making his way through now and popping mezii. In the meantime, Max will hold things down, but there is a traffic jam towards that B bomb site. That's a lot of information on the def cam at the very least. 2 of the 4 players here for mezii. And a full rotation on the way as well.
fnatic able to burst through those doors, announce their presence, and start to move towards B. Roy, the man leading the charge, low on health. Might try and set up to trade him here. Oh, he goes alone. Fasher is able to bring one back. And look at Max trying to fight on the front foot here. Nico does caught on the edge of the smoke. Surely Fasher will not be able to get this one done. mezii win a much needed round. So some claps behind from the coach. Still a long, long way to go, though. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you mezii fans. I do like these early timeouts for fnatic. Although if this game were to get close, only 1 timeout remaining now. mezii has had a great couple of maps here. Was performing admirably on Nuke. putting up some incredible numbers in this series, especially as the in-game leader of the team. Definitely one of the strengths that fnatic have. And here come the nades into mid. No damage done. KRIMZ wants to fight here. Flash came through, but didn't blind DGT. They're able to trade, but look at mezii. So much focus on this mid area.
The aggression we were looking for, but look at the response from fnatic, sending it into A immediately. If they're successful, then roeJ can clean up some rotations from the back. We can see he and Max are rotating at a similar speed, but it's Max who has to go through a smoke there. And that'll slow him down. David's being watched for, but he's found a bomb carrier, and the transfer is there as well. mezii coming to life, exactly what we were looking for. 4 players still up off angle, being held by Max, and that leaves 4 players alive for them as they move to an 8th round. A long road to recovery, but that'll certainly help. 3 AKs on the CT side will also help. That could be the difference maker in the duels to come.
Just heavy presence on mid early. Flashes didn't do enough. David, that's the transfer. That really locked in the round. Nice to see mezii fighting here. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to. Look at this. Quick play out mid from KRIMZ. He's got 2 with the Tech 9.
My days. God flashes from Nikodos to help as well. fnatic are just not giving them much of anything. Even if mezii win the round, that's a great way to do it. David performing again. But look how dangerous they are. Again, mid is a problem. fnatic have the flashes. KRIMZ, man. Really trying to ruin lives out here.
Throw back to the Tech 9 days. Is that 2016? When Olof was killing it. Good recovery from David, though. David has been really good on this CT side. Had a lot of multi-kill rounds throughout this series. Rifles are now out, and mezii are not contesting mid this time. They're scared of the flashes.
Nice chunky grenade. Pasha.
Jeez, David.
Yeah, David's just on fire at present. Give him that AK every time. 21 kills now for David, racing up the scoreboard. Just one behind mezii, who's on 22. Max delivering as well, 13 frags for him. Minute 20 for fnatic to find a way in. Even with 3 players on the T side, fnatic are dangerous. Their presence of mind, their spatial awareness is very dangerous. So with 4, they are still very capable. Quick look from Nikodos. Doesn't go back to the well, though. Heading towards the minute mark. 3 players make it 2. A blind Nikodos drops Buddha as Max starts to wonder. A double peek coming his way. We said they were dangerous. Now they're in the lead.
Look at the rotate. So nice from Tri. Oh, and David getting more where that came from. roeJ chunked down to half. That nade so nice. Even the bomb plant awkward with the molly in position. roeJ's going to struggle here. Oh, the molly spread to him. He thought he was getting shot from the side. I like this from mezii, though. So patient. Not giving roeJ anything in that one. They're up to 10.
Yeah.
This is getting scary.
It's competitive now. It was looking like a washout for a while, but mezii have managed to stabilize, and David is playing lights out. He's been so important in, I feel like, the last 4 rounds, at least. So instrumental. That's paranoia. That's paranoia right there. Who's there?
It's like when you trigger like an NPC in a video game, and it's like, huh?
Pistols once more for fnatic, and they know how to abuse them. That grenade could be a nasty one, though. They'll still take position. The bomb plant might be good. DGT's got to be careful here. He's just lurking around the smoke, and we've seen disaster. 3 pistol kills now for fnatic. Max and Tri remain. Plenty of tags, but what can you do? Surely you don't throw the good money after the bad. fnatic abusing everything in this game. Use these pistols so well. Confidence, rabid aggression. They're out here like honey badgers on that A-bomb site.
Oh, baby. I mean, that is so brutal because you do so much hard work to beat out the gun rounds. And then the pistols rushing onto that A bomb site. 2 of them go down to the bomb. But it is 15 for fnatic. And mezii facing elimination if they can't pull off these 5 rounds in a row to bring this to overtime. I mean, fnatic have been really scary with those pistols pretty much every time. But this is the first time they get so many clean entries onto a bomb site. Pressure on for mezii. No more room for error.
Match points, series points, elimination points. It's a fight for survival out here. We have seen a late resurgence. mezii have been in the Lazarus pit, but is it too little too late? A noble effort in the second half from David, but is there more left in the tank? These pistol rounds from fnatic. You can just see they are so well studied. Ooh. Oh dear, Nikodos is absolutely ready for that one. Playing a very dangerous game, Buddha. It might cost him for the final time. DGT popping out in mid. There's plenty of players to come from outside B later on, so we'll have to be careful. He's got try for support. A's been abandoned. mezii starts to wonder about mid as well as Cave is being cleared. There's a lot going on in this map right now. Max forced from his angle. Was he spotted by roeJ? Either way, he'll deliver the frag, but Nikodos is creeping. And there's the trade that he was looking for. Looking towards mid now. There's DGT, but mezii can't do anything about it. Smoke is still up. He's separated now from the bomb, but he is swinging straight into the A bomb site. Showing some presence immediately. Clearing behind the boxes, and he sees that no one is here. That doesn't mean the rotation is safe, though. We can see on the radar that DGT is in a dangerous position. Bombs creeping into B at the same time as they know that the A site's been compromised. Does that pull the rotation? David heard the bomb being planted, and that's going to be the round right there. mezii's never going to get there in time. Staying on the A bomb site. He might find another frag, though. That'll be denied as well. mezii stay alive for now.
I mean, mezii peeking into the AWP there was incredible. But even in the 3v3, Nikodos just got caught on that fallback. He was kind of alone with the AWP in towards Jaguar. It's really hard to get away there. I love that they had that re-smoke on mid for mezii to allow DGT to go for that aggressive play. And then mezii just tries to completely draw the attention towards the other bomb site. But all you need is David to stick around. Mr. Reliable right now for mezii. And there is that final timeout for fnatic. This has got way closer than they would have wanted. They're not going to fully invest here, but they'll get an AWP out. They'll get an AK. mezii's been having a great game, so that's good to see. And Nikodos hasn't been doing too bad either. It kind of feels like this might be the round that fnatic win, just like based on how this game has gone so far. It would almost be fitting for them to do it with the pistols, but let's wait and see. Oh, Buddha is scaring me.
Oh boy. Onto the site they go. Trouble is here. Trouble is called fnatic. The pistols again roaring away. Just feeling like they can do whatever they want, running forward, taking all the jewels, but will try to do what he can. Traded by KRIMZ. Back and forth we go. Only rifles remaining now. Bomb is planted for the ramp, for the wallbang as well. And there'll be even more boost for Nikodos. He doesn't have an angle though. That molly is going to stop them from peeking. That bomb's going to get defused. Trying to go for a secondary wallbang. Not quite getting what they wanted. 9Z will stay alive. 3 rounds away. Bomb planted. There's money for fnatic. The pressure keeps coming.
I mean, that's an incredible recovery. Losing 2 kills on the site, you think they're in trouble, but they're lucky that fnatic didn't buy much utility into this round. Because if they had a smoke or a molly, they could have easily slowed down that retake. But instead, it's the CTs who have the retake utility at their disposal. Credit to Try, landing those 2 shots with the AWP initially. put it into a much better position, and just enough utility to lock fnatic out from spotting towards that bomb. So mezii hanging on in there. But this is now fnatic back to the full buy. mezzii's even got 5 grand in the bank because they saved a couple of guns from the previous. Definitely watching for that mid control. It has looked good for fnatic at times. And again, they are using that utility early.
KRIMZ again in that mid position, leaving David with a lot of work to do. Nikadors with a great angle on the Molotov, forcing Buddha away. Survival is hard on Ancient. Minute 20 will feel like an eternity as mezii spread out across the map. Very thinly spread as well. Buddha basically playing for info. Max somewhat committed on long 8. But mezii's pretty far away for now. Starting to show some presence as we reach the minute mark, which is still an eon for the likes of fnatic.
Yeah, I do like this patience from fnatic, but if mezii make an info play at the right time later in the round, that could allow the right sort of stack. And here is that info play from David. The commitment looks like it's coming towards B already.
KRIMZ being careful. Just cutting off that rotation, making sure no one's able to flank. David will try to put up some kind of smoke, but they're going to lose players on the B bomb site here.
Oh.
Max has found an angle. He's dropped the bomb carrier. 26 seconds. There's time for error correction. Nikadors will punish. And then there were 2 versus the 4 of fnatic, who still need to plant that bomb. Try creeping forward, but how far does he go? The flashes here, but he can't stop it. And they can't stop fnatic. They eliminate mezii from IEM Rio in a very back and forth affair.